Hello and welcome back, guys, to our next episode of Football Fanatics. Me and Gokul are back again to bring you all the Game Week 7 reviews. A great game week again,
Yeah,
Gokul.
it was great game week again. But
Yeah,
disappointing for United fans
yeah.
again.
We'll talk a lot about that now. Okay,
Yeah,
since you brought up United, let's start with United matches then. Uh,
yeah,
Manchester United versus Everton. Solid 1-1 draw, and it
yeah,
was looking easily that Everton could have won this one. And there was a lot of managerial mistakes by Ole in this game.
yeah. Again, Ole coming short with his tactics, and again we dropping points at home. It was very bad,
Mm.
very very disappointing one for United fans.
Yeah, I think this is the
Yeah,
11th consecutive game where Manchester United have dropped points at
yeah,
Old Trafford.
yeah. It was exactly. It
Mm.
was so poor. Again, it was a pathetic performance.
Yeah, yeah.
Again,
I mean, a few decisions that I saw from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and uh, the manager isn't just enough for this team right now. The squad they have and the managerial selections that they have done wasn't enough. I mean, benching Ronaldo.
yeah, benching Ronaldo, Pogba,
Yeah, one of
and
your highest assist getter and your highest
yeah.
goal getters.
Yeah, going into international break, I don't understand why they're giving like a rush for this players.
Mm,
Okay, if we have a Champions League match ahead, then we can give it a rest, right?
mm,
But it's an international break. You should be going with the momentum, right? Winning the match and finishing off with the momentum.
mm-hmm.
When already we are in trouble, losing points last week, so it should have been putting up a good team, and we should have gone for the win. But yeah,
Yeah.
again, I didn't understand the like.
I mean, Ronaldo had just scored the winner against Villarreal in the midweek, and this should have been a
Exactly.
no-brainer putting him back on the field. But the decision of benching him was a bit weird
Yeah,
for me. I mean, I wasn't
yeah, but
expecting Ronaldo on the bench. I never expect Ronaldo on the bench in this United team, at least.
yeah, yeah. That's it. If you are getting Ronaldo, then you are playing him, right? Then
Yeah.
you are not. You are paying such huge wages for him. You expect him to play, and even Alex Ferguson are telling
Mm.
you start with your best players.
You
You
start. I
don't
mean,
play
you have a Lamborghini and you put him in the garage. That's not the way
Yeah.
it works.
Mm.
And we saw a
It's
lot of
not
wrong
for the
decisions
show.
as well. Yeah, we saw a lot of wrong decisions as well. I mean, it's understand, but Manchester United should still win this game. You still had Cavani at the
Yeah,
top. They should have still
yeah.
won this
We
game.
exactly. We should have won because we got like 2-3 chances in the first half. Marshall somehow got one goal,
Mm.
somehow scored. He should have got like 2-3 goals because he had good chances, good near post header in 10 minutes, something like that. Cavani got a good chance, good
Mm.
header chance. It was a good save by Pickford, but still Cavani should have finished it off. Then Marshall scored. Then again the counter attack from Everton and Fred. I don't know what he was thinking there. He
Yeah.
should have just pulled the player down, got a red card. He could have got a yellow card and that broken that play. But yeah, again, he could not stop. Then they got the goal. Then
Yeah.
mm, we couldn't score that.
Talking about the game again. That was the first goal by Martial. That was a great ball control by Bruno Fernandes. That take back of
Yeah,
the
it was a
ball
good great pass.
was beautiful and gave a good chance for Martial to score the goal. But
Yeah.
after that, we didn't see anything from Manchester United.
Yeah, after that, we didn't see because Everton controlled the game again. Again, here the question comes again of the United midfield.
Yeah,
It was nowhere to be
they
seen again.
desperately need a midfield right now.
Yeah,
I think they will go on a hunt on this January for a midfielder at least.
I don't understand why they are keep playing this Fred. After still
Yeah,
he's making mistake, and they're not
I
giving a
mean,
chance for Van de
he's
Beek.
a favorite guy for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's been playing Fred for a long time right now.
And he's not giving a chance for Van de Beek, right?
Hmm.
You have bought him like for 40 million. Still he's sitting on the bench.
It
He's
must be
not
pretty
getting game
frustrating
time.
there. Yeah, it must be
Yeah,
pretty
he's
frustrating.
and he's a good guy. I'm really feeling sad for him because he's not getting a chance. Okay, if he's not doing well, he didn't do well, then okay. But he's not getting the chance to like show what he can do. And
Yeah,
he's
Mason
known
Greenwood
for
too
being
didn't look that sharp in the game. I should say that. I mean, he had a couple of chances and he couldn't. I think that
yeah.
comes down to again the system that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is employing in the game. I think a lot of players are not accurate defensively and they're not good at going forward right now. I mean, Ronaldo should be playing that game because he could have easily got one or two more chances in the first
Yeah,
half of
he
the
could have
game.
finished one or two chances. Yeah, because we got some chances in the first half. We could have finished at least one or two of them. Then
Yeah.
the game would have been ours. But yeah, still, poor decision.
Talking about this United again, we have been speaking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer being a little bit incompetent with this team, and uh, I mean we should also talk about the team not giving enough. I mean they've gotten the likes of Sancho and they've gotten the likes of Varane, and they have not been performing up to the marks. I mean Sancho have been completely invisible till now.
Yeah, Sancho didn't start the match, right? He came in the second half. Yeah, but he's taking time to adjust to the Premier League. Yeah,
Mm.
it will take time because it's completely different from Bundesliga, right? It is fast, it's busy. So yeah, I expected him to take time, but I didn't expect him to take this long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think he will come good by time. But I guess Varane is doing well, pretty well, but he is not getting the protection from the midfield. It's
Yeah, I can see that. I
it
can
is
see that.
too
I think
open. Yeah,
if a proper CDM was there in Manchester United, they could have done much better. I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, because Varane, I think he has been solid in this game. He has not making much mistakes. He's been solid.
Yeah.
But yeah, the midfield problem is blowing right now.
Mm. They're losing the
Yeah,
ball far more easily, and Fred,
they're not
I
controlling
think,
the.
yeah, they're not controlling the gameplay again, and you're not creating enough chances for the strikers. I
I
mean,
guess.
I would say if once Marcus Rashford is back, and I mean, he's one of the crucial cog in Manchester United game, and once he's back, I think we'll see far more better gameplay from Manchester United. That's what I feel. I think Jadon Sancho will have proper competition when Marcus Rashford is back.
Yeah, but still, we don't have the midfielder, right? Yeah, Rashford might be back after the injury break because he started training. Like I think he played in like a closed door game last night, I guess. So yeah, he might be back after the international break. Then the attacking will improve, but the problem is right now is the midfield. That's a problem. Let's see how do they do
With
well.
this loss, I think Manchester United dropped to fourth position with 14 points with Everton, Brighton, and Man City.
Yeah, fourth right now.
But there's still hope. I think if you can still come back, if you guys sack your manager right now and get in Zidane or someone like Conte, there's still chance of you guys actually hoping for a title. But if you guys go a little bit late on sacking Ole, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. And that's what I feel. It's going to be too late in my opinion. I think he's not a manager United needs right now. It's not like I'm dissing Ole. It's just his performances has not been up to mark.
Yeah, even I agree, but they have like renewed that second coach contract. Now they are looking to renew others too. So I don't think they are going to sack anytime soon. They are backing him.
I mean, if you're looking forward, I mean, if you're getting Cristiano Ronaldo, I mean, there must be something you're looking for. But I think I think bringing Cristiano Ronaldo can be the end of Ole, because that's going to put more pressure on Ole to win games.
Yeah,
and
even the mindset is like he was smiling at the end of the 90 minutes.
Yeah, that's not expected from
I was
United.
just furious.
Actually.
Yeah, I was just furious. Even with the scoreline at 1-1, he's smiling. And you saw Ronaldo, he stormed out of the ground.
Yeah, that's the attitude that United should have.
Yeah,
that's United
exactly.
should have.
We expect smiling is not.
Smiling is not the way to go. Priorly, I mean, his substitution has been terrible. Benching Ronaldo's decision was absolutely terrible. Your top assist getter, I mean, benching him, Pogba, and not giving a chance to Van de Beek. When you see Fred is not performing that well, that's downright pathetic.
Exactly, I'm not getting the point because okay, if there is an like Champions League coming ahead, a big Champions League match, then we expect to rest Ronaldo, Pogba, it's fine. But it's international break, right?
Exactly. There's international break going on. I mean, he's going to play for Portugal, obviously. And I don't think Oleg is going to make this mistake anywhere again to not start Ronaldo anyway. I mean, again in Premier League, he's going to definitely start again.
I hope it does not make that mistake again.
I think Manchester have a very tough run of games after this. Very tough run of games till November.
Yeah, that's the problem. Exactly. Now it's big games coming up, so we had to get 3 points here, and we dropped. the
Yeah.
2 points. And at home,
you have been
it's
losing
very
from
hard.
past 3 games. That's just not good enough. And with this tough run of games, this might actually be the last. I mean, if Ole doesn't manage these games properly, these might be some last games of Ole we see in this Manchester United manager.
Yeah, it could be, because if we lose some 2-3 games in a row, it could be.
Yeah,
And I hope
I believe until you guys are in top 4, challenging at least for a place in top 4, I think Ole still has his job. Once he drops down to 6th or 5th, I think that's when there's a real pressure on him.
But then it will be a disaster for United if we don't be in the
I mean,
top 4.
losing 1 or 2 matches and sacking Ole wouldn't be a disaster. I mean, you'll be getting a fantastic coach after that, or hopefully you'll be getting a fantastic coach after that.
Yeah, but I hope they don't delay it much, because then it will be very hard to catch up with the other teams.
Yeah,
That's what I
absolutely,
think.
absolutely. The competition is too hard. The matches, Man City and Liverpool were on fire the other night.
Oh my God, what a match!
What a match. We'll talk more about that.
Yeah,
Coming back to Everton, see, we always spoke about Rafa Benitez being a really good system manager, and he's actually put in work in this Everton team. They are actually storming forward and defending as a proper team now.
Yeah, he came with the game plan. He defended well. He counter-attacked when he got the chance. And yeah, they were missing Richarlison, they were missing
Calvert-Lewin, yes. But Demarai Gray has been a revolution in this team.
Yeah, I think he's been great signing. For $1 million, they signed him, I guess. 1.5 something.
Really?
And it's a brilliant. Yeah,
that's a brilliant highlight. I mean, he could have had a goal. De Gea had a great save against Demarai Gray.
Great save.
That was a powerful shot from Demarai Gray.
And Townsend is also playing well.
That goal by Townsend was absolutely superb. What a counter-attacking goal. I mean, Manchester United considered that goal from their own corner.
From the corner. They broke up the counter-attack, but missed the ball.
That was a great goal. That was an absolutely great goal to watch from Andros Townsend.
Yeah.
And this goal also, Andros Townsend all of a sudden has become a great striker right now in this Everton squad, I should say.
And they got him for free.
No one expected him to boom the way he did. Rafa Benitez has good eyes getting him in.
Yeah, he knew what he wanted, and he got what he wanted.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This Everton are in the same points with Manchester United. That's a bit surprising, no? I mean, with the squad Manchester United has, they should be doing much better.
Yeah, they expected as a ball. And they did well without the big players. If they had Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison, I don't know.
I think Calvert-Lewin will be back after the international break. I think he is doing all right. Yeah, I think he'll be back. I'm not sure about how Richarlison's injury, but I think Calvert-Lewin should be back by then.
Yeah.
And Everton, for now, they're playing pretty well. I think they are defending pretty well, and they could have run away. They could have run away with the game in the last moment. I mean, that turned out to be an offside goal, but that could, that could have been easily the winner of the game.
That could have been easily the winner. Somehow at least we got a point.
At least you guys got a point. Yeah, that would have been
disaster.
I think if Manchester United continue this kind of form, I think it's not going to be far that we see Ole going out of the job. But and Everton are doing pretty well for themselves. I think they're doing they have a solid start to this season, and Rafa Benitez is doing actually a good job. I mean, we knew he's going to do a good job.
Yeah, and I think he's getting back the fans. Everton fans,
Everton fans. I think they don't have a problem because Everton, after all, is Everton. They haven't won a proper trophy till now. So they'll be looking for get a one-out trophy, and if they finish in like top 6 or like they qualify for Europe somehow, that would be a great achievement for the club.
I think that would be their target, and I think they're looking good. They're looking solid at the back. Yeah, and once the top players will come back, they'll look even better because they will find more goals.
Now with the introduction of Conference League right now, it's very much likely that they'll end up in a European place if they play like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're looking good for like top 8 for sure right now.
Even I think so. Moving on to the next blockbuster game, that's Liverpool versus Man City. That was absolutely brilliant in my opinion.
It was great. Yeah, it took time to boil up. Like first 45 minutes was not that great.
It was all Man City in the first half. That's what I think.
Yeah, it was all Man City. Then in the second half, what a game! It completely changed. It became like attack from both sides, and all the beautiful goals, all the
Yeah.
goals, and Salah with a world-class goal.
I mean,
Oh my
Salah
God.
for me is the best player in the league right now. I
Yeah.
mean, the
And
best attacking
if
player at least in the league right now.
yeah,
Brilliant,
and if the
brilliant.
goal, if that goal was scored by Ronaldo or Messi, then
Messi,
it
it
would
would
have
have
been
been
some
all over
more.
the news. It would have been a national holiday.
Yeah,
They would have declared a national holiday just because Messi
yeah,
scored that goal. But not dissing Messi, but this was an absolutely brilliant goal from Mohamed
yeah. It
Salah.
was world class. It was
Yeah.
world class.
I mean,
It
both
was
the
all
goals.
created
Even the
by him.
first goal, it was created by Mohamed Salah. That was a great runner
Yeah,
pass to Sadio Mane. And the second
mm,
goal, I mean, it
absolutely.
reminded me of a match where Eden Hazard scored that goal against Liverpool. Exactly the same way, and that was brilliant to watch from Mohamed Salah.
Yeah,
Best player in the
great.
league for me right now. Absolutely
Yeah,
best
right
player in
now
the league
is
for me.
right now he's the best player in the league
Yeah,
by some distance.
I mean the output he's giving and the consistency that he's showing in this league is just it's
It's
just
a, yeah,
absolutely mesmerizing from Mohamed
mm,
Salah. I
yeah.
mean,
They,
this game, I wanted to see what I did. Liverpool did exactly what I wanted to see Chelsea to do. I mean, when Man City came Stamford Bridge, that's what I wanted Chelsea to do. I mean, be brave. And Jurgen, you could have seen, you should have seen how Jurgen Klopp reacted when Man City were dominating Liverpool first half. He was shouting, be brave from the
yeah,
touchline," and they came out absolutely brilliant in second half, and they
that's
scored those
inspiring.
two
Yeah.
goals. Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Mm.
fair enough. I mean, this could have easily been gone whole haywire if Milner had got a red card there. The second
Yeah,
yellow, yeah.
yeah. It's a great.
I do
Yeah,
believe it
that
was
that was
I do believe it was a yellow card. I think, yeah, I think it was a referee call more or less, but I think I'm more leaning towards it was a second yellow.
mm,
I think Milner was
yeah.
far more rough. I think there could have been a penalty shoutout as well in the start
Mm,
when he pushed Foden.
yeah, he was born. Yeah, right.
I think that could have been an
Yeah,
easy penalty shot.
it would have changed the game completely.
Completely changed the game.
Yeah,
And Liverpool, to be honest, when they have their proper, they didn't have Trent. They're missing Trent in this game. And
mm,
when they have the proper 11, they have the best 11 in the Premier League.
yeah. On paper, they have the best player in the Premier League
If they
when
have
all the
their
players are.
whole squad, if they have fit, they
Yeah,
are the best squad in the Premier League. I feel better than Man
yeah.
City, because Man City don't have a striker.
That striker is missing again. Yeah,
I mean, that was so evident. That was so evident in Sunday game, and
yeah,
we saw Foden scoring goals, and Foden was absolutely magic in that game
yeah.
again.
It was a great finish by Foden too. That goal was
Yeah,
great finish.
yeah, it was absolute
And
magic.
yeah,
Even the second goal,
and yeah, second goal too. Okay, KDB comes up.
Mm. It was a
But
short
yeah, and
deflection, but yeah,
the player who like came like was glowing was Bernardo Silva. Oh man,
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
even the first
He
half he
was
was great.
great to watch. He was great to watch. His
Did you
dribbling was
see that?
amazing.
Yeah, in the first half he made a run by like dribbling past some 3-4
Mm,
players.
mm.
Van Dijk he left Van Dijk for dead. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god,
I
I
saw
just
that. I saw that.
enjoyed it. Why it was like very I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Seeing Van Dijk falling down to the earth.
I see
Yeah.
the concern for Liverpool is not the scoring way, but the defending wise. I think they're
Defend.
conceding far more goals right this season than they
Mm.
did. I mean, I don't believe Van Dijk is in his top form anymore. I think
Yeah.
he's a good defender, but he's not in his peak anymore.
Yeah, he has not reached there.
He's not got back to his peak anymore, or he's not. I mean, he's not yet in his peak anymore in this season at least. I mean, he's
Yeah,
conceding
and
far more goals.
yeah, but it was expected because after coming back from ACL, it takes time.
Hmm.
But yeah, in first couple of games, it was not looking as much because they were not like getting pressurized. But now he's looking like Werner with
Yeah.
we saw in the Brentford game and now this game. Yeah,
I mean,
and Bernardo Silva, he just killed him. Oh my
yeah.
god.
I mean, Man City were pretty good. I mean, considering the fact they don't have a striker, they still come back to, I mean, 2 goals. They came back, I mean, one after another. They came back and they drew
Yeah.
the match. And if any other team against Liverpool, they could, I don't think they would have come back with this kind of goals.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they were
City is
targeting
somehow-
Milner the whole time. I could see Milner. I mean, they were targeting
Yeah,
Milner
they
the
were
whole
attacking
game.
from the right side.
Yeah, and
Okay, they are
fair
coming from
enough.
the right side.
Foden was again great. I mean, whenever he plays against big teams, Foden has absolutely magic. He somehow pops up goals, and Kevin De Bruyne back in his form, and he's scoring goals. I mean, of course, there was a deflection, but he's absolutely creating a lot of goals as well, and he's doing great runs. What we expect from KDB.
And yeah, even KDB comes up with goals against the top teams. He always comes up with the big
of
matches.
course. I mean,
Yeah.
not that long we were calling KDB as the best player in the league. I mean, before he had the injury. I mean, so
Yeah.
I definitely think Man City are right up there. If they get a striker, or at least a backup striker in this January, I mean, they're a solid threat.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they should go for a striker in January.
Yeah.
Some like
I think they will go for a backup striker. I think they're looking for a Haaland next season. I definitely believe
hmm,
they're looking for Haaland next season. And if
that
they
would
do
be
get
some cash.
Haaland somehow, it's going to be absolutely nightmare for other clubs, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It will be like the trophy will be given to them.
Yeah. I
It's
hope
such a
not.
good
I hope
player.
not. I think Real Madrid are
Yeah, exactly.
still in hunt for that Mbappe and Haaland combination.
But
But yeah,
yeah, but I don't think they can afford both of them. I think
I mean,
only
you
one of
never
them
know.
they can afford.
They're still
Because,
Real Madrid. I mean, they'll be losing a lot of players this season, I think.
but financially, it will be very hard because Mbappe will cost. Because I heard that Mbappe is willing to extend and he might leave because he wants PSG to get some amount.
Yeah, so there was a lot of issues with Mbappe
Yeah.
and PSG
So
right now
I
going on. Yeah.
so I don't think he will go for free because I think he might like sign a like contract and I think there will be a buyout or something for Real to like trigger
I
it.
don't think it'll be that costly though. I don't think they're going to pay up anywhere close to what they were going to pay last season. I think that it's going to
Yeah,
be
no, no,
easily. It's
not
not going to be
200.
100
Yeah,
million. It's not going to be that. I think
but
it's
I
still
guess
going to be a 40, 50 million somewhere around that.
no, no, I don't. I think it will be close to 100 million at least because then
Yeah,
PSG will be
I
taking a big
doubt
loss.
that. I doubt it because we know they're going to sign a pre-contract in this January, and Mbappe is in no. I mean, he doesn't have any obligation to get. I mean, sign a contract to PSG, and PSG and Mbappe relationship are actually degrading from past few days. So we can easily see Mbappe move to Madrid for free. I don't
Yeah,
see them paying any more than 100 million. I definitely don't see them paying any more than 100
but
million.
there are some talks that are going on, I guess, because his mother or father was telling like we are talking, and I guess because he doesn't want PSG to lose money.
Hmm.
That's what he told. Like he had informed them to he was leaving so that they could find a new like replacement, but they didn't find it. Yeah, I guess he might sign a contract with a release clause. So their marriage should have, will might be have to pay some money.
Yeah.
So it will be hard to get both of them. They might get one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I
Mbappe
would
for
believe.
sure.
I definitely think if they get a Haaland, it would be a much better bargain. I think if
Yeah,
they get a Haaland, it would be much better
hmm.
buy than
At the current form,
Mbappe
yeah,
at the current
because
form. Yes.
yeah, Haaland is way better than Mbappe at the current form, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, Mbappe is a great player, but Haaland, I
More
think,
like a Ronaldo
he's,
player when
yeah,
it
he's a
suits
goal
Real
machine.
Madrid. Yeah.
He's a
I
goal
mean,
machine.
it's so
He
sad
scores
we
goals
missed out
from.
on Haaland, man. It's so sad that Chelsea missed out on Haaland. But he was absolutely expensive. He's going to cost a fortune for the club. They're going to sign him. I mean, not for the not. It's not more for the the signing fees. It's more on the wages. It's going to be absolutely
Yeah,
skyrocketing
wages will be
wages.
skyrocketing than agent fees because we
Yeah,
know Riola. he he
I
is
heard he's going to
very
charge like 40 million
terrible.
for himself, and there's other charges for
Yeah,
his father and other stuff.
he is such a terrible agent.
Mm.
He just sells money.
Yeah, I know.
That guy.
But still, Haaland is a gold. I mean, he's a gold right there. Any team that will get him
Yeah,
is absolutely
if you
brilliant for
get
them.
him,
Yeah,
then for next decade he will be the top.
yeah.
Top
I
player.
know. I can get that.
Mm.
This game again puts Liverpool at the second spot as we go to the international break,
Yeah,
and 1 point behind us.
one
That's
point
Chelsea.
danger.
Yeah, and Man City are again in third with 14 points with Manchester United and Everton and
Yeah,
Brighton. So that's
right.
yeah, but yeah, it's Man City. They can string around 14 games, and it's easy. They'll be on the top of the table with no time. So yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
this was a great game.
only 2 point difference. Yeah. It
This
was a
was an
great game.
absolute
Yeah,
game.
exactly. And yeah, what a block by Rodri at the end.
Oh
That
yeah, I
very
almost
great.
forgot. Oh
Oh
yeah.
my God.
I mean, if that was done by Van Dijk, imagine they wouldn't stop talking about it. But that was a
Mm,
great block by Rodri.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely
But
great
I
block.
guess Fabinho should have should not have taken that like touch because that gave him the time to come close him down. But
But
yeah, but still
nevertheless, that
it
was a
was great.
great block. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, it was a
it was like
moving
a match
block, man. It
winning.
was a moving. It was almost like scoring a goal. It was almost like scoring a goal.
Yeah, it was like match winning goal. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Same
definitely.
speed.
I definitely believe. Yeah, when I was watching that, I almost lost my mind. That was a great goal by Rodri. I mean, that
Yeah,
was a great save by Rodri again.
that's great.
Yeah.
We
Let's
all
move
know
on.
this.
Yeah, let's move on to the next game. Chelsea versus Southampton. There was a
Oh,
lot of
Chelsea.
drama in this game. Lot of drama in this game. Like I said last week, I don't want Chelsea to win 1-0. I wanted more than one goal, and they gave me 3 goals. Though there was a lot of drama in this game.
Yeah, yeah. Even the red card, I think, changed the game
The
completely.
red touch
Again,
in the game. And
yeah,
talking about the game, the first half, Chelsea were attacking properly. I mean, I saw a proper attacking team from Chelsea. I mean, they were attacking very well. They were having ball possessions pretty well. Werner was pretty great in this game, and Lukaku again. I mean, I don't want Lukaku to become a guy, someone who passes the goals. I mean, I want someone. We bought him to score goals, and he's just not doing that enough. I mean, I haven't seen Lukaku. I mean, there's a little bit of doubt creeping up in my mind, but yeah, I mean, Lukaku has not been performing for the amount we have paid for him. This game he should have been scoring at least a couple of goals in this game. Yeah, but I didn't see Lukaku anywhere near there. But yeah, he had great mentality. He was creating chances, and Werner, on the other hand, looked absolutely great in that game. I mean, the first goal he scores. I mean, and that was disallowed for the foul that
again,
happened
yeah.
like 3 hours back. I mean, I definitely think that shouldn't have been disallowed. I think that was a great goal by Werner.
Yeah, it was a
And
good goal, yeah.
and that foul was like, I mean, if you should have given the foul, you should have been given like 2 to 3 minutes back then. I mean, taking 2 to 3 minutes once after scoring the goal, that's pretty pathetic.
Yeah, even I was surprised with that decision. Because yeah, it was so after it took so much gap, right?
Yeah,
The goal
I mean, the opposition had full time to reset their whole defense. So why are you actually giving back the goal just because of the foul? And I thought the new referee rules are that I mean, you give the hard tackles a go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but yeah, I was surprised with that decision. But yeah,
and this Werner, as that second goal again, the offside, that was again ruled out, of course. And Trevor Chalobah, that was a great first goal by Trevor Chalobah.
He pops up, he scores great goal.
I mean, second start, I think the first start.
Second, right?
Yeah, the second start, and he pops up another goal.
Yeah, even in his first start, he scored.
Yeah, this was another great goal. Actually, he was looking for that ball. Moving ball in the end of the corner, and that was a fantastic goal with Trevor Chalobah. And I'm always happy when our youngsters score from our own academy.
Yeah,
and this that's a whole different feeling. That was a whole different feeling. And this guy, every time he starts, he looks brilliant on the ball. And when I was watching Trevor Chalobah in the whole game, he has great set of legs. He absolutely ball up. I saw a move where he was actually moving past all the 3 players from on our own boxes and just move forward and give up the passes. And that was just brilliant to watch from Trevor Chalobah.
Yeah, it was a great match. When I enjoyed him watching because and it's even better when an academy player comes up and he puts in a good performance. Yeah, it's very great to watch.
Loftus-Cheek looked like he's back in his form before the injury he had, and Loftus-Cheek actually looked absolutely mesmerizing in last 2 to 3 games when they have put him on. Again, great set of legs, moves the ball pretty well, athletic, tall, good in the box.
Yeah.
He looks pretty good to be starting much more than what he's doing right now.
Yeah, he's a good player too, and he's getting some time because there are some injury problems and he's taking that opportunity.
But I definitely think Loftus-Cheek has done really well, so that we should be giving him more chances because every time he's come on, it looks like he's been pretty good and he's been creating a lot of chances and he's doing great runs. I mean, that's what I expect from. That's why a team from attacking midfielders. I mean, he's done pretty good there. And Trevor Chalobah again, can't stop talking about him. He's been pretty good. Mason Mount, once he came on, he changed the game for me. Once he came on, he change the game. He was far more attacking, brought in that whole array of attacks, and Southampton came back one, and they had that one huge decision going against, and there was a red card of Ward-Prowse. But that was a bad challenge. I think that was definitely a red card. That was a bad challenge. It wasn't. It's not like he had any malice. I mean, there was no intent to injure, but that was definitely a bad challenge. I mean,
the stud. He was showing the stud.
That was definitely a bad challenge. I think you get red any day for that. So yeah, that was a red, and I think the game completely changed after that.
Then it completely changed. Yeah. Then Chelsea just came in, got the goal.
Yeah, we just overcrowded them, and that was a great decision to bring in Ross Barkley by Tuchel. I mean, that was a great
Yeah, and
pass.
it was a surprise to seeing Barkley.
I mean, he's been starting
Yeah.
last 2 games, not starting, as in he's been put in last 2 games. There's definitely some Tuchel has been seen something. So, and but that was a great decision because that pass from Ross Barkley was really Cesc Fabregas like, and that was beautiful to watch. That's something that I appreciate from Tuchel is his substitutions are bang on. What he does is every most of the games when I watch him, his substitutions do absolutely pretty good. 9 out of 10 at
Yeah.
least.
He knows what he wanted and he puts in and he gets that. I do
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
He
No
doesn't make
Kant.
much
I mean,
mistakes.
no Kante again. We're missing him, but yeah, I think he'll be back next game. After the international
Yeah.
break, and
After
we should
international
have
break,
our
he might be.
whole squad by an international break. I think should be a
Yeah.
should be a great set of games because our next 4 games is pretty easy ones.
Yeah, Chelsea got a good run of games coming up. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think they should be looking good at the top of the table.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, we have Brentford meeting then, and Brentford have been in super form.
Yeah, that might be a tough fixture.
That they're in super form.
It could be tricky. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about Brentford. Talking about Southampton first. They've had 4 draws now, and they're looking like they can survive, but it's pretty hard. They're good at defensively, but they're not good at scoring goals.
Yeah, the scoring part is difficult for them because they just sold their best striker, so it's going to haunt them down.
Yeah, I think Ward-Prowse is the only shining light in that whole team.
Yeah,
and he's
exactly.
he's banned for fouling for next 2 games, and it's going to be hard for
3
Southampton.
games, right?
Yeah, it's going to be hard for
straight
right for 3 games. Yeah.
Yeah, so they will be missing him very badly.
I mean, the only
yeah.
goal Southampton scored was from the penalty given by Chilwell. I mean, we could see Chilwell wasn't starting. He started already, and
he was like rusty. Yeah,
he was a bit rusty, and that was definitely a foul made by someone who's not been playing games regularly. Completely missed the ball and caught Livramento, and yeah, there was 1 goal from Ward-Prowse. But yeah, we came back, we hit back 3 goals, and I was pretty much happy with the performance from our team, and absolutely delighted that Werner got a goal again.
Yeah, finally he scored a goal.
Yeah, I was absolutely delighted. Man, that man has 16 goals denied from VAR. I can't believe that. 16 goals, man. That's just his story of his Premier League life right now. But I hope Werner comes back, and he scores more goals. But yeah, this was a brilliant sign from Chelsea. It's a brilliant comeback.
Chelsea goes to the top of the table.
Yeah, and I was pretty happy. Yeah, I mean, we go to international break with top of the table, and we come back. We have easy sets of matches. We keep our heads right.
No.
We can actually put a gap of 3 to 6 points from first to second.
Yeah, you can stay there for like a while if you put up a good result.
I mean, we made Manchester United after our easy fixture, so it would be a bit hard then because we don't know how Manchester United is going to be after these tough fixtures. So it's going to be.
You never know what Manchester United comes up. Yeah,
exactly. I know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does well in big matches. We have seen him doing good in big matches, not in cup matches, but when he's gone up against Liverpool,
League,
he's done quite well. So it's going to be hard for us. So it's better for us to get all the 15 points what we can from these 5 games. And that's what I think. We should be getting all the 15 points.
And yeah, Chelsea should be getting the 3 points because it's a pretty good.
But it's never easy in Premier League, is it? It's never easy in Premier League, is it? It's always there. It's always there. It's always there. Now talking about the next big match, not big match, but again, it was a good match. West Ham Brentford, and that was Brentford won the game 2-1.
Then man, great.
Brentford are doing pretty good,
Yeah, taking point away West Ham is a great win for them because we know West Ham are in good form. They and Antonio was there. They had a whole squad. Still they won against West Ham. It's a great result for Brentford.
Excuse me. Going over Brentford again. They have been scoring goals left, right, and center again. They have been they scored the 2 goals, and their goals are pretty solid. They're not like fluky goals.
Yeah, good goals, great goals. They are looking good at attacking. So yeah, I expect them to score goals. Only I doubt was the defense, but still they held up Antonio and co. It was great, and and at the injury time they got the score.
Yeah, and West Ham, with the form they were in, we were expecting them to put up a good fight here.
Yeah, exactly, because it's at home for West Ham too, right? So I expected them to win this match, like because they're in a good rich run of form. So I expected them to win this match, but Brentford again surprised us with the form.
They have been pretty good. I mean, they'll be against Liverpool, against Arsenal, against West Ham. That's top. That's the three top teams, you know.
Top three teams, yeah, exactly. They're top because even West Ham finished in top 6 last year.
That's what they have been performing good against the top teams, and and it's still early in the season, and they are the team which has just been promoted, and they're going to do pretty well, I think. I think they can easily do what Sheffield United did in the first season.
Yeah, they're looking good for that. Exactly, they're looking great, and I like the passion from the players and from the manager. It's great. It's very beautiful to watch because
the Brentford whole team is pretty nice to watch with the intent, and I hope they don't score against us, and I hope they don't score 3 against us, because I have bet a lot of my friends they're not going to score more than 1 against us. That's what I said, but I hope they don't score more than 1 against us, because that's going to be a really tough match, I feel, you know. I mean, Chelsea with the form we are in, and going to Brentford with the form they are in, it's going to be a solid match.
Yeah, it will be a good match. It will be a tricky match for Chelsea, because Brentford they will come up with good attacking play, and they're looking good at defense too. They are not looking bad. They're shut down the West Ham till 18 minutes.
West Ham, talking about West Ham again, this match, I was really expecting West Ham to bring more to the table with Antonio, and there was a great goal by Gerard Bowen, but not enough to actually overcome Brentford. Brentford was brilliant when they scored a very similar goal to Gerard Bowen in the last 10.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, even West Ham didn't show up. I guess they were not that great in the match too.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of an off day for West Ham. I definitely expected West Ham to do much better here.
Yeah, even I expected at home, but Brentford deserved the win. They played great. They were great.
But I think Brentford are going to do much better than a lot of other clubs. What a lot of people expected, and I think they're going to be in somewhere around the top 10. I think they're going to end up in top 10 with the form they've started in. I think they definitely end up in top 10, because they've faced a lot of tough teams. They've got up points, if not 3. If not 3, and they are looking pretty well with 3 wins and 3 draws, and I think 1 loss. They look pretty solid. I think they look pretty solid, and 12 points, 7 position, not bad going to the international break with this kind of form. I don't think much of the players will go to international break as well. I think they'll have full time to train.
Yeah, they'll have good rest too, and they will rush after the international break. Yeah, it's great for Brentford. Exactly, it's great coming up from Championship and doing this great in the Premier League. It's great, and it's great to watch, right? As a neutral.
As a neutral, it's great to watch. Yeah, but after next game, I'm going to praise them. not the next game. Yeah, let's move on to the next match. Spurs versus Aston Villa. Spurs wins 2-1.
Yeah, Spurs wins 2-1.
Again, Spurs win, but Harry Kane no show.
Harry Kane still hasn't scored in the Premier League this season.
Yeah, the man is playing with straight jacket right now. He hold his hands tied up and doing nothing. I mean, I saw good movements from Harry Kane, but nothing significant.
Yeah.
Do you still think that he's still lingering on the thought of why he couldn't move to Man City, and that failure of transfer do you think that's somewhere haunting him? Because I don't see the old Harry Kane. He just looks like shadow of the old Harry Kane.
Yeah, he's not looking like enjoying the game right now. That's the problem. Yeah, he's not enjoying the game. He's not getting involved much.
Or is it the system?
He's trying too much, I guess.
Or is it a system that Nuno is playing? A very defensive system that's not suiting to. I mean, that is not allowing Harry Kane to actually move forward.
Yeah, that is there too, because we know Nuno doesn't doesn't play attacking football.
I don't rate Nuno. I don't rate Nuno that much actually, and I definitely thought it was a bad decision when actually Spurs went to get Nuno. Actually, I mean, going from Mourinho to Nuno. Wow, I mean that was a very stupid decision.
Right? Yeah,
that was a very stupid decision. At least Mourinho is best at what he does.
Yeah, and they were not liking the gameplay that Mourinho brings in. and they are bringing in Nuno, who plays similar to Mourinho. Yeah, it was like even I didn't get that.
It was a very weird decision for me. I mean,
Mm.
and they were looking for getting Antonio Conte. As soon as that went down, and they went down to get Nuno. I mean, at least get someone near to Antonio Conte. Why are you going for Nuno Espirito Santo? I mean, it would have been a great thing if they would have at least gone for Graham Potter, Eddie Howe, someone who's done, who knows how to attack, who plays an attacking football, which is actually DNA of Tottenham before Mourinho came. I mean, they were pretty much an
Yeah,
attacking side.
yeah,
I
they
mean,
were like great to watch, right?
great to
Attacking
watch. I
football.
mean, after Mourinho
Yeah.
and after Nuno, they just don't look like a team what we knew were in Champions League finals few years back.
Yeah, great. Yeah, exactly. And
They,
yeah, I think that is contributing to Kane's downfall too, because
hmm,
he's not getting much chances, and he's trying too much. I guess he's coming down, he's coming to the midfield, taking balls, he's going. Yeah, he's trying too much too. So everything
yeah,
it's a
I definitely think Kane needs a break somehow. I mean, this is a great time for him to go to
I
international break
think
and get back his form.
yeah, yeah. This might be good for Harry Kane getting a
Hmm.
break and come back like scoring goals in England colors and come back. He might be bit of confidence he will get.
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
let's see,
and
let's
yeah,
see. But that's
he's
the thing.
like
But we won the game. But Spurs won the game. But Aston Villa were like too bad in this game. Or that's what I feel. They were like too bad in the game.
yeah, Aston Villa. Even Aston Villa didn't show up. It was really
Yeah,
bad.
that was a
Mm.
bad game.
It was an off day for them.
It was an off day for them. But Aston Villa again, I don't expect much from Aston Villa. We knew they had some good signings and they're going to stay in Premier League, and I think that's what they're looking for.
Mm.
And they have a good manager, decent manager, I would say. And yeah, I think they would do well. I think they're not going to
Yeah,
relegate, of course.
no, they're definitely not going to replicate.
Relegate,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that, definitely they will be in the top 10 for me.
Hmm.
Then it's
That's the
for
thing.
sure. I think they can even get in top 8 like in the Europe. It's
It's a
achievable
bit
for them
doubt. I
because
mean, with this form they've started, it's a bit harder for them now. I mean, they're making it pretty harder with the games they're having, because there are a lot of
yeah,
other
but
there are a lot of other teams who are in front right now, like Everton, West Ham. Then
Everton
there
are the
is
best.
Leicester. Leicester is somehow back in form. They're scoring some goals, and we are seeing there are a lot of other. Brentford again are playing pretty well. Like they can be someone who can come and above them. There are Spurs, of course. There's Arsenal. I think it's going to be pretty hard for Aston Villa right now with the way they have started. It's going to be pretty hard for them to actually end up in top 8. But it's a long season, so we never know.
Yeah, and they got a good squad depth too because they have added good signings. And Leon Bailey is missing with injury because we
Yeah,
saw when he
I think he'll be back. I think he'll be back next game. I think
yeah
that's what I heard.
after international break he will be back I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think yeah, so they'll be looking good for like top 10 there for sure. But
Mm.
let's see how they can go.
Now we move on to an interesting game: Wolves versus Newcastle. Wolves win 2-1.
Yeah, and the new striker they signed comes up with the goals.
And
That
Hong Hee-chan has been great. I mean, I liked Hong Hee-chan the way he started the first game. I liked him, and he's been good. He looks
that's
very
good
like a
signing.
Raul Jimenez kind of player, and he
Mm.
physically proper fit. And I think he's going to be great for Wolves this season.
Yeah, and
And it's a
Raul
great
Jimenez
start for
also.
Wolves this season as well. I mean, leaving Nuno was a great decision, I feel. I mean, this is a great manager coming in from Roma, and he's done brilliantly actually in this squad.
Yeah, first 3 matches they were unlucky, losing 1-0 all the first 3 matches. Yeah,
Mm,
now they have started winning because
mm,
they got a good run of games and they have started winning again.
mm,
But yeah, and it was a good performance because Jimenez looks back in form.
mm.
He created the 2 goals. And yeah, this new striker Chan, he scored the 2 goals. It's great. Yeah, all in all, it's a great performance by Wolves. Yeah, and they didn't they have now benched Adama Traore.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's a very good and bad decision altogether. I don't know what to put it. It's a very parallel decision.
because yeah, it's good watching him run past the
But
defenders,
he's
but
not.
yeah,
But there's no output from Adama Traore. That's the
mm,
big
yeah,
problem.
that's a big problem. Yeah, I think he needs to improve it.
Hmm.
Just sit back, improve the output, yeah, and come back because he's a great player. He can be a great player with that pace, with that power, with that strength. He could be a great player, but yeah, he needs to improve that
He needs to
final.
get him output. Yeah, but there's nothing more to talk about this game. Newcastle again scoring that one goal
Mm,
to stay in the game, but eventually losing out.
yeah,
But there is some interesting news coming from Newcastle, and that they are going to get
yeah,
taken over by Abu Dhabi. I mean, Sheikhs.
Saudi,
Yes, Saudi
Saudi
Sheikhs.
shit. Oh my God, I
This is
don't
going
want
to
this
be
to happen.
this is going to be a whole different aspect. This is, I mean, as a Chelsea fan, I can relate. I can relate. This is going to be absolutely different. Newcastle. This could be an easily different looking Newcastle by next year.
It will be completely changed. There, I think they will like see a new team.
I mean, I'm definitely not going to see Steve Bruce once the takeover happens. Of course, there's going to be a better manager, and there's going to be at least a 300 to 400 million spent in the next window. They're going to break all the FFP rules. I know for sure they're going to do that.
You know what Qatar takeover did with PSG, and
I think Premier League gives a bit of a relief to any team that gets a new owners for that 1 year, so that they can get in a lot of players. And I think Newcastle are going to do great actually. You know, with if the takeover happens, which I think is very close. And the news what I heard today was very close. Can happen even in a week.
Within a week it can happen. Yeah, and the problem, the question is they should get a good manager so that the good players will come. I don't think
they'll definitely look for a better manager. I'm 100% sure they'll be looking for a top manager. I mean, they'll be looking for the lines of Unai Emery and those kind of lines. I think the first, those kind of you can see the similarity. How
not PSG, the elite ones,
not the elite ones, but not the better ones. Like the ones PSG used to go, Laurent Blanc and those kind of managers you go. Someone like those to build up the team, and then they're going to go for the bigger managers after that.
Because good players need to come, right? With Steve Bruce, I don't think any big players will be coming.
This is going to be interesting, and because if Newcastle gets a takeover,
it will be interesting. It will make Premier League a lot more interesting because even bigger players will come in.
I mean, this is officially another top team coming in with the money they are spending, and they could easily be the fifth team. I mean, they could push Arsenal even more down. With the state they are in, and Newcastle gets a good owner.
And I think Newcastle deserves a better owner than Mike Ashley because
I know, but the history they have had, and everything,
and the fans they have been struggling. They have been in big.
Mike Ashley is ready to sell the club. I mean, this should have happened last year. And this can easily happen this year.
And the fans will be very happy right now.
I mean, Newcastle fans are one of the best fans I've seen. Good fans.
Yeah, they're good fan base, and they got a good stadium. Yeah, they deserve a better owner.
Yeah, I think this is going to put Newcastle right up there in the top once they get the good owners and they get good investments. They're going to be in the top 5 easily. If not, they could be challenging for a title in another 5 to 6 years. You never know. I mean, when Roman Abramovich, you remember when Roman Abramovich came in that within the 2 year span, he changed the whole thing. We won the league in 2 years. It could easily be the same story with Newcastle.
United. And Man City too. They 3-4 years they took and they won the league.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting to see Newcastle United getting great owners. And this is going to be bad news for Arsenal and Spurs even more. They're going to get pushed down. They're going to get pushed down even more. That's what I think. And there's going to be 6 to 7, 8 top teams every season now competing.
Yeah, exactly. And Everton are coming up too.
Yeah, Everton are coming up too. Everton are coming up too.
So it will be really tough in the Premier League.
Yeah, I know. If it's not already tough, it's going to be even more tougher in the coming times.
It's even more tougher coming up. Yeah.
Now we have
it will be good to watch.
It'll be great. It'll be absolutely great. Next 10 years, this is a great move for Premier League. This is good. I mean, I know why they didn't want him to take over because it's going to be a threat. A lot of other big teams. But if this happens, it's going to be a lot more competitions now.
Yeah, a lot more money will be flowing in. Yeah, the team will compete.
We know Dubai has. I mean, Saudi has a lot of money. Once that comes in, we're going to see great teams. Yeah,
Saudi will be looking to match what Qatar and UAE did.
Yeah, imagine Liverpool doesn't pay enough to Salah and Newcastle go in and get Salah next season. That I can see that. I can see that would be so nice, so sweet to see that. Get Mbappe, get Salah next season. Just go and put money and get Mbappe, Salah. It's going to be great again. Liverpool fans, the pain in their eyes, it's going to be great. Let's move on to the next game. I think we had all the dead rubber games after this. Burnley Norwich, proper Burnley game, 0-0. There's nothing to talk about it. I mean, Norwich gets their first point. That's the only highlight. Other than that, there's nothing else.
Somehow they got the point. Yeah.
I mean, Norwich have been downright pathetic. It's just
Yeah,
embarrassing
I
for a
think
team, man.
Burnley should have won this match at home against Norwich. Yeah,
But we know
because
Burnley, they're going to get these odd 1-1 points, and they're going to survive the Premier League. That's their goal every season. They
yeah,
survive.
that's
They
a
must survive
goal.
the. But Norwich, downright pathetic, not even trying to win matches. When you have not even a single point on board, that just shows how bad is it at Norwich.
Yeah, and they're not looking like getting the points too.
Even
Because
Fulham had more fight than these men last season.
yeah, they were playing well, right? They were looking good. They were attacking. They were like attacking. Here, I don't see even attacking. I don't see defending. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, it's complete.
Downright pathetic team. This is a
They
really
are.
bad team.
Yeah, they're looking like a proper championship team. They don't
Yeah.
look like a Premier League team right now. And
Yeah,
and
I
they're
think
going
I
down,
think I think it was a
right
big
down.
mistake selling Bundaya. I mean, they're not worth. I mean, they're just taking money and they're just going back to championship because
Yeah,
I don't see them scoring any
because
more goals.
they didn't replace him too, right? They didn't get someone to replace him. Yeah, it's
Mm.
okay because he was the man who was scoring, who was assisting, who took them to the Premier League this season. And they
Mm.
sold him and they didn't replace him. Yeah, it was expected they're going down.
And Burnley said it's a very Sean Dyche performance, getting 0-0 with bunch of yellow cards. So yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing from Burnley to actually see there. So yeah, that's a very Burnley performance. Um, Leeds versus Watford. I think it was Watford's big mistake, and Leeds capitalized and scored one goal from there. But Watford has been doing
And
well, and they sacked their
Cisco got
manager.
sacked. Yeah, I
That
think it
that
was surprise.
Watford, one of the most trigger frenzy team. They call Chelsea trigger frenzy. You should see Watford how many times they changed manager in a single season. They changed like
Yeah.
3 times last time. They're
But
changing right now.
yeah, but right now I didn't expect them to sack because they were playing well. They got points on the board. Yeah, because it was like a really surprise for me.
I think what they are looking for is they gave Cisco the job, and they were like, take us through the championship and get us to the Premier League. Once we get there, I mean, they always had planned to sack him and get a Premier League manager that they have gotten now, Claudio Ranieri, who has a great experience in Premier League.
Yeah.
That was always the plan of Watford. That's always the plan of Watford. Or get him or get Neil Warnock, their old boss. That's always what Watford does. They're the most trigger frenzy team in this whole league, and I won't be surprised if they sack Claudio Ranieri another 2 to 3 weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if they sack Claudio Ranieri again because they sack them like 3 to 4 managers in a season. That's not what established club does. Yeah, Watford have really trigger frenzy in this way, and they have lost
But
this game.
I think I feel sad for Cisco because he was playing well. He was looking. The team was built well because they were playing well. But yeah,
I think we'll know. I think we'll see how Claudio Ranieri changes the game. If it's a good decision or bad decision, it's going to come back to bite Watford because Watford were doing pretty well. In my eyes, at least, they were doing pretty well.
Yeah, they were doing well. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, let's see how Ranieri comes in.
Yeah. First win for Leeds in this actually. So at least somewhere they get a single win in the 7-game weeks. So yeah, this wasn't a fantastic match to talk about.
Yeah, it was pretty like somehow they exited that goal.
Yeah, I think their target would be to survive the Premier League as well this season and get a bunch of players next season. I think that's what their targeting is. I think this is a lot of clubs like Southampton, Leeds, and Newcastle. Newcastle will be just looking to survive in Premier League this season, 100%.
Yeah,
100% just survive this league because next year they're going to do brilliant. It's not worth going to championship and getting big players, is it?
Yeah, I guess if the takeover comes out, then they might bring some players in the January too.
Yeah, that will be brilliant to watch, no?
I think exactly, and they will put in a good manager and bring some players in January.
Yeah, Steve Bruce goes the day there's a takeover. I'm 100% sure. I remember Robert Norwich coming in and sacking Claudio Ranieri within a year. At least they gave a year to Ranieri. But I don't see.
Not getting a day.
He's not getting a day. Yeah, 100% sure. Yeah. Let's move on to the next game. Brighton versus Arsenal. I mean, 0-0. I think whole of the Arsenal fans blame the rain, but yeah, 0-0.
I think we know Brighton are a good team, and yeah, it was great. Like couldn't find the goal, but yeah.
I definitely wanted Neil Maupay to score one goal just to rob from Arsenal. And Arsenal have been, they have just been Arsenal. I don't see them. They're going to end up somewhere around 8 or 9 again this season. And with the start they have had, with the manager they have, it doesn't look like they're going to sack him because he's going to get he's getting odd results.
Yeah. And
I
I
mean,
don't want them to sack him.
I don't want him to sack him either, but it's really pathetic to watch Arsenal struggling in 11th and 12th. That's just not right. And that too against Brighton. I talked 4 years back, and you would, when Arsene Wenger was there, and you would say like Arsenal going to Brighton. I mean, Arsenal going to Brighton and getting a 0-0 draw is never a good result.
Yeah, and the problem is that Arsenal fans wanted Wenger out. Now they are not talking anything about Arteta. I am not getting that.
Yeah, I think Arsenal have been, Arsenal fans are right now very, they're in very hand in hand with mediocrity. I mean, they just don't have any. They just not looking at a bright future anymore. Until the Arsenal board decides to sack Arteta and get a better manager, Arsenal are going to be downright pathetic this season again. Getting 0-0 goals, never scoring against big teams, and getting these weird results. And yeah, I think Arsenal are doomed this season.
It will be very hard for them because other teams like Everton and West Ham, Aston Villa, they are looking good. So it's very hard for Arsenal now.
I think they need better players, and they need better players, of course. And there are no better players who wants to come to Arsenal. At least their recruitment team is pathetic, borderline pathetic. They don't have good recruitment team, and the manager is pretty mediocre. And the board, I'm not sure board actually has genuine interest, because they did spend 150 million, and it was all Arteta's players who has got it.
They were the highest spenders.
Yeah, they were highest spenders. I don't see board as a problem. I definitely see that these men, because the recruitment team has a serious issues, not getting good players in,
not getting the right players,
in playing over, getting overaged players and all this. I think now they have a good squad, but this squad is going to take more time to get developed. More, I mean, they need more experienced players right now.
I think they need a striker. So I think Lacazette is gone. I guess I don't think he's like performing too well. So I think they might need a new striker to freshen up.
A new striker, new manager. I think another backup for Partey. Goalkeeper, they have done pretty well, and defense is pretty solid of Arsenal.
Defense is looking pretty good now. Yeah, I think 1 or 2, 3 players, I think they can like improve better.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Let's go to the next one. And Brighton again. We have to speak about Brighton. They're still in the 14 points with a draw with Manchester United and Man City and other teams. So yeah, this is great for Brighton. The start they've had. It's pretty good.
Yeah, they're keeping up the not going down. They're looking good.
They definitely look like this might be their highest finish. They might end up in like 7 or 8, and this won't be surprising anyone, because Brighton have started very well. They have started really well against a lot of teams. They got a lot of points, so this wouldn't be surprising if they do actually pretty well this season.
And
last game,
well too.
Last game, Crystal Palace Leicester, 2-2.
2-2.
Iheanacho comes in to score goals, and we have Jeffrey Scott scoring another one.
The whole Leicester boy.
The whole Leicester boy scoring another one, and we have a great, this match was pretty well to see as a neutral point of view. Jamie Vardy scoring, Iheanacho scoring. Solid game.
Yeah, I guess they should start Iheanacho, because he was scoring goals at the end of the last year. And now
that was a great steal by Iheanacho actually in the game. That was a great steal.
Yeah, it was a great steal. He scored the goal too, right? Because he has the knack of scoring goals. We saw at the end of the last year he was scoring goals for fun. Now, and they didn't start him like at the start of the season.
I think he had an injury in the start of the season, no?
Oh, is it?
He had an ankle breaker injury, I think, from last season or something. So that took him off from first 2 weeks from this season, and got fit, and he came back, I think, right now. So they didn't use him for a few matches. I think he's come back last match, and that was a great steal from Iheanacho.
He has the knack of scoring goals. Yeah, so we need a player like that in the team.
I see him, and he looks a very like Demarai Gray kind of player actually. So he reminds me of Demarai Gray. And Vardy putting up goals even now.
He comes up, always he comes up with the goal somehow.
That was nice to watch from Vardy scoring that goals again. That was a very Jamie Vardy like goal. And Crystal Palace were not bad themselves. They came back, scored 2 goals.
Yeah, and Edwards hit the crossbar. It was a great. If he had scored, that would have been a great goal. It was a great strike, and he was unlucky because it hit the crossbar. And they played well too, because the mistake at the back cost them, because that Anderson missed was like Iheanacho goal. Otherwise they could have won this match. if they had avoided the mistake at the back.
Yeah,
somehow.
that mistake cost them the match, of course. But Crystal Palace as a whole, are they playing well? Like we have said before, they're improving pretty well, actually.
Yeah, they're improving. I think
Yeah.
Patrick Vieira is surprising.
Yeah,
Me,
he's
at least.
surprising. He's surprising. I was pegging Patrick Vieira to be the first manager to be
Yeah, even I was
to
expecting
to
him
be
to get
fired,
sacked.
but yeah, he's done
Yeah,
pretty well. He's done pretty well.
yeah,
He's done
and
better than
he
Roy
has
Hodgson, but we can't tell
yeah,
that now because it's still the
because
long season.
yeah,
But he's
because
done
he got
pretty
a
well.
whole new squad, right?
Yeah.
He has got a whole new squad. So yeah, he's looking good at the moment. Because I think they will only improve with time because they will get adjusted to the game. Yeah, so I think they will only improve because they're a new team. Like,
Yeah.
good.
They're
Yeah,
looking good. Crystal Palace look good. They're improving every match. And Leicester, on the other hand, they look nowhere like a team who's going to end up in top 6.
Yeah, they're struggling right now. They have not hit that height of the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think they need a bit more refreshment in the team. I think Barnes
Madison,
have not been informed. Madison
yeah,
again.
Madison again, yeah.
I mean, those players were popping up goals last season. That's why they weren't on top. And Barnes and Madison have been not that great.
Yeah, struggling.
And Vardy is the only one who's scoring again. And they definitely need some. They definitely need some better players right now in that midfield. Or Madison needs to hit back to their form. I think this is going to be a great international break for those kind of players who are actually going. So.
Yeah, they need some like better creativity. I think that is missing from them because Madison used to create goals, but now that's missing. And yeah, Barnes too. He used to make runs and score goals. They're missing that too. Yeah. Let's see. And even Tillmans, he has been struggling this season, I guess.
I think
Last
he scored a
season was
goal.
brilliant.
He scored a goal too, right?
Yeah.
No. He assisted. I think he assisted. He assisted the goal that scored. I think.
Yeah. Yes.
He's been okay. Yuri Tillemans has been okay, but not something, not near to what he was last season.
Yeah, last season he was like terrific, but this season he has been come short, right?
Yeah,
I think he might get back because he's a good player. Let's see.
Let's see. Yeah. With this, we are done with most of the matches. I mean, all the matches actually of game week 7, and Chelsea goes top of the league. And we have
very much happy.
Yeah, I'm happy this game. I wanted Liverpool and Manchester to draw the game. It was a great game and they drew. I was very happy, and Manchester United dropped points again. So it was all in all a great week as a Chelsea fan for me. It was brilliant. And with this we go to international break. Another 1 week of no football, and we come back next week. It's sad. Again, no football this week. It's international matches. It's more of a curse than boon. I mean, you send players and they just come back injured. So it's not always great.
Nobody gets injured.
Yeah, I hope no one injured, because we already have Reece James injured. We already have Mason Mount injured. I hope those both don't go. Let's see. And with this we are done. We are done with our podcast, and we are done with our episode.
Yeah. We'll
another brilliant episode,
review.
And this week again, we're not going to have any previews because no Prem this week. So we guys will be coming back next week again with all the game week 8 news, with all the previews, with all the game week 8 news. And with this, signing off. See you again. Have a good day. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye
everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you.